Hello, my name is Mallory, and for the month of November, Hillels of Westchester's happiness campaign is focusing on equanimity. So I wanted to share with everybody a little bit about equanimity and the yoga perspective on it. On a previous video, we actually did some yoga poses that people are frequently attached to and really get so anxious or really fixated on. And in this video, I wanted to talk more about theory. Because we practice equanimity all the time, not just when we're practicing physical yoga poses. So a really good way to understand equanimity is to see it as this balanced dial, right? And it's not to say that we're not going to experience great joy or not going to experience great happiness. The idea behind equanimity is knowing that we will, that we're gonna have these feelings, but that we're always gonna come right back here and that it will be okay. So for anyone who's familiar with the poet Rumi and his poem, The Guest House, it's frequently used in mindfulness meditation, and it completely expresses the theory of equanimity. Rumi's Guest House describes a visual that this body that we've been given, this vehicle, is actually just a house, right? And every emotion that we experience is like a guest coming to visit that house, and that we should welcome it, right? Not to push it away, because inherently, what is a guest? Temporary, someone who will leave. So we shouldn't banish sadness or banish anger. No, we should say, come, be here with me for a while, and then leave, because I know you will. And have this gratitude that it happened. I said this in the other video and I'll say it again. This is so hard, right? The theory of it is easy to talk about, that we're going to be this way and that we're going to rejoice in having these emotions and welcome them all. So easy, and putting it to practice is so hard, but that's why it's all a practice. It's not intended to be this switched on perfect experience. It's always going to be a challenge, but we keep showing up for it, and that's what's important. So when we're experiencing equanimity and we're taking this perspective of an observer and a witness, it empowers us to know that even if you're not in control, right? The world is going to be happening. It's, anything could happen, but that it's a joy, or it's, I guess not a joy, I don't want to label it a joy, but it's a fact that you will be able to stay here or come back here no matter what, right? That we're all in that same position, and you're empowered to know that you have the strength to come back to this place at all times, because what comes up will come down. And when someone's experiencing a great high and you're experiencing a great low, it could go either way. And to not rejoice in anything too much or give yourself too much of a pat on the back, because anything could go any way at any time, and that you're still going to be cool, and that you're not going to freak out, and that you're going to be okay. If you figure out how to master this at any point in your life, please share it with all of us. Like I said, this is something that we're all working on all the time, and no one, is perfect. And it's okay to experience any kind of emotion, but to not feel bad about it, to just experience it. So equanimity, very important, and I hope that you can use some of this in your day-to-day life. And if you have any questions or anything that you want to talk about, feel free to reach out to me or any of the Hillels of Westchester staff. Thank you so much. Namaste.